is a why not me. Okay? I'm going to tell y'all about the little girl that was lost and the woman I found. I can remember being as young as 4 or 5 years old, feeling like I was a square peg trying to fit inside of a round hole. I was always in some kind of struggle to feel accepted, to feel wanted, to feel loved, or just feel, quote unquote, normal. I was born into a family that was plagued with abuse, alcoholism, and what I now believe was mental health illness. Being good became a daily task for me, but I was never good enough. They always told me that nobody would ever want somebody like me, that I would never be nothing, and most of the time, I just wanted to die. Everything I did was wrong in some fashion. But you know what I found, y'all? That couldn't be true, because even a broken clock is right twice a day, AM and PM. I endured years of verbal and physical abuse. I began to run away from home at the tender age of 9 years old. Once labeled a troubled teen, I was placed in foster care. That's where I started experimenting with drugs and sometimes alcohol and men too. I was afraid of the alcohol though, because when my parents drank, they fought. Ambulances, police, everybody covered. Anyway, I did find that it served its purpose when I wanted to get outside of my own skin. And so often I still felt so lost and so alone. As I became an adult, the voices would always remind me that I was no good, that nobody could ever love me, that nobody could ever want me, that I was stupid. I internalized those statements. Then I would go on these super hype, do-gooder crusades. Well, if I could just be good, if I could just make everything right for everybody around me, everybody will love me and they won't beat me. At the age of 17, my mother shot my father. He died, and I spent my 18th birthday cleaning his brain matter off our living room walls. 2 years later, the police shot and killed my brother in the same spot in the living room that my mother shot my father, by what is now termed suicide by cop. A few years after moving to Atlanta, because I moved to Atlanta after that, y'all, I'm gonna change everything. Not realizing though I take me with me everywhere I go, I survived a serial killer. That most recent trauma did nothing to help my mental state, let me tell you that. All these things contributed to what I now know as post-traumatic stress disorder. Again, something was wrong. I could no longer manage my frustrations, my irritability. Everything and everyone got on my nerves. Things were spiraling out of control. Nothing was right. Once again, I was lost and everything was wrong. I existed a while longer, suffering in silence, till I ended up in the Georgia Regional Hospital. I was once again in a suicidal state. But because of the classes there, I realized that I had been isolated and worn so many masks for so long, hid my feelings for so long, that I hadn't developed the social skills to cultivate and retain healthy relationships. It's taking work, y'all, but now I'm in recovery. Yeah. I'm coming at somebody who listens. And for y'all who's working with other folks, don't just hear them with your ears. Listen with your whole heart. Let God lead, guide, and direct and protect. Anyway, that person who listened to me properly diagnosed me, because I was diagnosed with major depression. But my array of behaviors entails a little bit more than that. I'm challenged with a little bit of bipolar, just a little bit of being a little bit better. I found recovery has its challenges, but I no longer want to die. And my most important goal in life is to get training to work with others like me. Well, part of that goal has been achieved. I'm one of Georgia's most recent certified peer specialists. Now I'm gonna put some wham and some rap on it, and we're gonna rap the CPS. reason. My life, my story is not for me. I found my purpose. I'm currently affiliated with the Georgia Rehabilitation Outreach, and through their program, I'm no longer homeless, and I'm able to take the time I need to learn and grow and achieve these goals. I'm also, as you know, affiliated with the Respect Institute. Woo, woo! Let me tell y'all something. The Respect Institute is better than therapy. I promise you that. It's better than therapy. You peel the layers of that onion back, honey, and you got something sweet on the inside. You become a Vidalia, I promise you that. There's one thing I want to leave y'all with. I wrote this. It's entitled The Voices. You have held me hostage. You have kept me in fear. It's the clamoring in my mind. It's the voices I would hear. You caused me to doubt the tiniest step I attempted to take. Will I be good enough? Will I just break? Taunted, beaten, too broken to pray. God had mercy and smiled my way. Listen, my child, give me your ear. Christ died and rose. You have nothing to fear. You are mine, created to glorify me. You turn your ear and be set free. Well, this command I gladly obey and shout hallelujah. It's a new day. And the clamoring in my mind, the voices I would hear, they have to be silent. They no longer have an ear. Thank you for listening to my story.